info like crazy.
I know. What a douchebag. Oh, hold on.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, brother.
Sorry, we're talking about anybody. What? Insert a name. Insert a name for anybody.
Insert, yeah. In fact, like you choose your own adventure. You know, who were we talking about?
It wasn't Zach. It was anybody but Zach.
No, we love Zach.
We love Zach. Well, you really love Zach.
I don't.
We'll get into that later. Welcome to week 6 of the Tonto's Demise podcast. I'm Hillbillies on PCP, sitting in second place, sitting here with.
I am in a dark place, Brian. Well, that's all I gotta say about that.
And it's the basement, and they've cut the power.
I mean, clearly, this light is. I got a generator going. I think I got enough gas to get through this podcast, but yeah, it's pretty. It's dark. It's lonely. It's cold down here, and yeah, it's everything that a basement has. It's rat infested, filled with disease and shit. Black mold, probably. It's gross. I hate it down here.
Tree sites were down there recently. You know, so it's probably got a little bit of that tree size stank still down there.
Yeah, it's well, he does love wrestling. It does smell like fucking Andre the Giant's dirty tights, dude. After a long night of sitting on Jake the Snake Roberts' chest, you
know. That's great. And I'm sure that's how he would want it to be, you know. That's
yeah. And Marley's yelling at Rosie for doing handstands. I'm sorry, dear. Tell her to you know, mind her own business. Tell her to shut her door if she doesn't like it. You know,
this is my favorite part of the podcast anymore.
I mean,
it's called Zoom parenting. Zoom parenting.
It's hard. It's tough out there, Brian, and it's always tough out there when Maggie's working.
That's right.
At Applebee's on Thursday nights, but she brings home bacon. It's tasty, delicious.
Yum.
Out there, you know, working what God gave her, and Lord knows she's curvy and lumpy in all the right spots. And so people tip her for bringing them food, you know, so that's cool.
That's how it works. That's how the world works.
And then, you know, some guys they'll tip because they think they're like, ooh, if I leave a 40% tip, maybe she'll bang me in the parking lot or something.
Right.
Yes. I don't know. It's I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry to the podcast. It's in my room by on my dresser. My dresser where I keep my clothes. Okay. Thank you. I love you. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway,
dude, hold on real quick. I have to just point out, like, this is so difficult to watch this Chiefs game because every time Kelsey catches the ball, which I love every single time he catches it, they do a quick shot up to the press box or whatever
I can't.
So they show Swift like hugging. It might be Patrick Mahomes' wife. I don't know. It's like they're winning the Super Bowl, like they're hugging and jumping. It was a 10-yard play.
And it's week 6. Is it week 6, Brian?
It's week 6.
It's week 6 by a 17-game season.
I mean, it's clear.
Whatever, man. You know, I think she's more distraction than she's worth, if I'm being honest. Like, who cares? I mean, didn't Tony Romo date Jessica? Was it Jessica Simpson? And like,
oh yeah, you're right.
They'd cut to her once or twice, but dude, not like to this horse shit.
No, it is ridiculous. That's why.
And Romo was out there making plays, dude.
He was.
At least in the regular season, he was. Anyway, whatever. Enough about that, Brian.
He's got 7 for 109 already, so I'll take it.
Oh, I'm sure everybody really cares about that. I mean, do you just want to like co-watch this Chiefs game? I could see the.
Yes.
What? Hold on a second. What? What? Just enough, okay?
Please
stop.
By.
Go get ready for bed. Okay, then just don't move it. Go get ready for bed. I can't.
All right,
I shan't.
My unfinished business of the week is just basically a shout out to ETN. That's my boy in the background. Put up about 40 points. Took me to the victory. Yep, number 1. Sorry to Ed. He couldn't really stop. He couldn't put enough together. He had He had Adams. He had a good chance to beat me on Monday night. Craig did say there were no Monday night matchups, but you better believe I was sweating.
Yeah, you were sweating.
I was sweating. Christian Watson, he had a 15-point lead, but on Adams, that's not much. So thankfully, Adams wasn't a factor, and it was a pretty easy cakewalk. So
It looked like a cakewalk.
yeah,
Must be nice.
it was. I definitely don't deserve to be 4-1. I'm not gonna lie. I
Brian,
3-2, 3-2, 2-3.
you had me. We were talking beforehand about the standings, and I was just. You made me pull them up because you're like. I thought I was in the basement, but I wasn't sure because I really forgot to look. But now that I'm looking, man, that's gross. Look at your point total.
I know, dude. Craig had to point that out. Craig's like, we're co-first place, but check out our point totals.
In the event of like a nuclear fallout, come to my house, not Brian's, because there's not enough room,
Dude, my house is definitely built of straw.
It's got some holes in it.
Yeah.
It's got some holes, but you got the buckets catching the rain, dude, in all the right places, and wins are wins. I'm sure that was Tony scoring on Gags's bench. Most likely, given the way his season's going. I told you Tony was gonna score a touchdown soon. I was a week late on that.
Week late.
Anyway, unfinished business. Are you having any more?
I don't really have anything else. Happy to be where I am. Yeah, I don't got much.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I mean,
nothing for Detling.
No, dude. I mean, I think we knew that. If anything, I had this bad feeling about Washington's deal. I should have just went with it and benched him, played Cincy's, and I would have won. But no, dude. I mean, he scored 220 or something. I think we all saw the writing on the wall on Thursday night when DJ Moore went up in me. But my team, dude, it was weird. I was like, my phone was vibrating. I'm like, I don't have trade alerts on or anything on Sunday because I don't want that vibration to be like, oh, someone offered you dog shit for one of your good players.
Yeah.
So I knew they were all touchdown alerts, dude, and it's just like.
That's awesome.
Dude, I'm like, holy fuck. It was crazy. Hollywood and Jamar. Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. And so, yeah, it's weird that like Dak gets 6. If each of those guys would have gotten like 10 or 11 more points out of one. But no, good game, Maddie.
What did Dak end up with? Like
16 or 17.
Say, not even 20. He didn't break 20.
Nah. Well, he did actually a couple times, but then he'd throw a pick. And go.
He's like, whoa.
I think he peaked at like 22, but then he started going backwards. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. I mean, and even if they'd have put up those points, then it would have went different on Monday. Carlson would have made like 450s or something.
Yeah.
The universe was against me, and it is this year. But I was talking with my mom about my team, and I was showing her some of the ins and outs of our league. I was showing her the teams. As you know, she had that job in the front office at Houston, secretary at the Texans facility and shit. So she's my like fantasy guru, and she was like, "Look, Ed Logger's 2 and 3 and 6. You're good, baby. Don't worry about it." I'm like, "Come on, Mom. Why does this keep happening every year? It sucks so bad. I get a good team. Yahoo projects me so high. They said I'll never lose, and I'm losing." She's like, "Just hang in there. It's all good."
Wow.
Like, go get you some Joe Burrow, and I was like, "All right." So yeah, no, I feel all right. Look, dude, it could be worse. I'm only one game out of the playoffs, and I have a lot of points. So let's just keep scoring points, and things will shake out. And if not, I have A-Chain in the 10th next year at least.
That's true, dude. It's week 6. Don't start talking about next year.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
that was Craig last year. Craig started talking about next year like around this time.
But he was more like 0-6 and like many games out of the playoffs, so it was different. So yeah, no, I'm still optimistic, dude. Obviously, I'm doing the cast with you, so
your team on paper is still better than most.
They're fun, dude.
Yeah,
they're all right.
I mean, you look at Delling's team, and he's crawled out of the basement. His team's garbage.
It's well, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll look over these scrubs here in just a moment. But
All right, let's.
yeah, no, that's all I've got for that, Brian.
Oh, I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad you showed up.
Dude, yeah,
Somebody showed up.
hell yeah.
All right.
Like if I was Maddie, I'd be riding so high off that wind, and he can't even make it out here. Ooh, ow.
There we go. There we go. All right. Am I sharing? Can you see?
Yeah, we're all good this week.
So yeah, this week worked the first time. All right, let's jump into these trannies. We'll get, and then we'll just sail right into the trades. There were a couple offers here that were worth pointing out. Is Indianapolis D, was that this week or was that last?
No, that's this week.
So
That's
Indianapolis D going to you for $11. Who are they playing this week?
I'm not. It wasn't so much about this week, Brian. I think they're playing Jacksonville.
You're not even streaming, huh?
Am I streaming?
No, that's what I'm saying. You didn't pick him up to be a streamer, huh?
No. Actually, I was. I mean, I don't know if you can click on their schedule, that little box there, but they got a pretty good run where they play like Carolina, New England. When my other D is off. So yeah, their upcoming schedule is pretty cool. New Orleans, Carolina, New England. And their playoff schedule isn't the worst if I do make it, like Pittsburgh. And they've been playing well. With the Minch, dude, he looks all right. Can win him some games. So yeah, I mean, clearly I wasn't the only one that saw this because Juddy bid, but
he wasn't about to pay any money for him, but
no. I just thought someone might get cheeky and get him for $10, but yeah, no, I don't know. It's you'd have to know my team to know what the holes in my schedule, and they fill it. They fill those holes, Brian, like what she said, and they're plugging those holes like Kevin Bean on a Friday night.
All right, well, I'm glad you got those holes plugged.
That's right.
Future
speaking of Kevin Bean,
yes,
on a Friday night.
Kevin Bean. Ed Logger wanted Deontay Foreman for $19, but KB said no, I'll double that and add $2. He wanted him for $40. Tell me a little bit about what's Deontay? Is he actually getting a featured role now? Like, what is he worth?
Well,
$30?
the thing is, okay, so Khalil Herbert's out for a few weeks, I guess. And then they got Roshan Johnson, I believe, who Juddy has. He's hurt. He got a concussion in the last game. And then their third string guy is also hurt.
So I guess it's worth a dart throw. I don't know if it's worth 40, but
hey, it's, as you know, Brian, it's always tough out there at running back. So
when you're pining over CMC, everything looks pretty good.
I don't know what you're talking about, Brian, but I do know that.
I mean, everyone pines over CMC, right?
Oh, of course they do. They always do, Brian. And yeah, no, it's not horrible.
All right, and then our final fab offer of the week is Amari DeMarcado. That's the first time I've tried to say that name, so
beautiful.
And I was surprised how much interest was in here. I realized that James Conner went down. But is he worth $88? I don't know. Shawshank said 13. That seems about right. Ed Logger 19. Dub C was willing to offer 77. He went to bed thinking he got him for sure. And then
but you never go to bed thinking you've got him for sure, Brian, when Pasta Magic's involved.
No way. I learned that last week. And then he's got to be broke by now.
I'm pretty sure he just blew his load. Well, I mean, if you could see Michael Wilson there, he won that one, so that's $160 right there. He can't have much more.
So he's got less than 50 for sure.
Yeah, I mentally, when I saw what was going on with this guy, I was like, $30 was the max I would bid on him. So.
Yeah. How long's Connor out? Do we know?
I'm not really sure. But I do know that Ed got let's look at the other trainees then. What do you think's the best one for money?
Best one for the money.
Personally, I think it's Indy just because of those few tasty games.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Indy. I think that Dub C and Tree overpaid for their dudes.
Agreed. And the fact that Juddy wanted him, the guru, of the year. makes me feel good that I got him.
I'm surprised that Jet didn't go after Connor's backup. Maybe he just, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't interested.
I think he probably, I don't know. He probably knew it would cost too much, and
Yeah.
then it's not even guaranteed touches, Anyway. Oh, well, yeah. We can't look at these trainings without getting okay. Should we
Hold
do the
on.
trades and then we'll look at these?
Oh, yeah. Because we gotta see these trades. Is that why?
Yeah.
No. I'll just go down a little bit. Well, no, the trades are there. All right.
You ready, Brian?
Yeah, I'm already ready. Give me a second here.
What? I can't see that. Bring it closer to me. Is it a note? Oh my God. Hold on. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Tell me about these trades, Disco. Hold on.
I can't tell you about the trades, Brian, until we do our.
I know. You beat me to it. Ready?
Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
Trade time! Trade time! Trading guys! Excellent!
Oh man, we've been waiting 6 weeks to do that.
Oh my goodness, Brian. I think I might have overdid it a little bit. I need to sit back.
Oh man, you're gonna go in the pub.
It has been so long since we've had a trade, Brian, in this
Yeah.
league. And this week we were blessed by not one but 2 trades. Why don't you go right ahead and tell us what happened?
Alrighty. Well, the first trade we had was Cortland Sutton and Javonte Williams for DeAndre Swift. And getting gritty, got rid of Swift, picked up 2 serviceable players. I think but they both play for Denver, which is odd, very strange. I don't know if I really want to have 2 players on Denver, period. So I think I'm gonna have to give this one. I have to give it to Ed Logger on this one.
I have to agree with you, Brian. Javonte Williams is coming back. He's going to be starter. But, I mean, if you've been watching the game, they're kind of splitting these guys up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best player in the trade is DeAndre Swift. So,
For sure.
and by a lot too. And I think that DeAndre Swift was like a sixth round pick for him too.
That sounds about right.
I know that Sutton was pretty late.
Maybe like
Yeah, I just don't love Denver's players. So, actually the only one I really do like is Jerry Jeudy. So, yeah, no, I think Ed won this one.
Yeah, I
So,
think so too. DeAndre Swift's got way too much upside. So yeah, that's a slam dunk for Ed on this one. He got rid of 2. Who wants 2 Denver's players on their team?
he just it was a Denver fire sale, and
Yeah.
he comes out with looking really sweet on the other side.
Yep. And he's making. I know he's not an Eagles fan, or wait, is he an Eagles fan?
I think
He
wait,
must be.
somebody out there roots for the Giants. Is that Gags?
That's Gags. That's
Okay.
Gags. So maybe he is. I think maybe he is an Eagles fan.
It's even sweeter, dude, when you're
Yeah.
hometown boy, and he's from the Philly area, isn't he?
Yep.
Also,
Yep,
that's cool.
even sweeter. All right, and the other trade also involved our buddy getting gritty. I mean, I'm loving the fact that he's trading. He's getting
coming in swinging, dude.
Yes.
He's like, enough of this bullshit.
And in this trade, Disco acquires Joe Burrow and gives away Dak Prescott and Gabe Davis. Now, I have to think that you saw that 18, 16-point performance and you wanted to ship him out as soon as you possibly could. Is that about how it went?
I mean, his floor is so disgusting, Brian. And if I'm gonna lose,
I've had him before. I've had him. It's so low.
And everything going on with Deshaun Watson's disgusting. And I don't know. I can't, dude. I can't spend the whole season rooting for this guy. I've seen him play a couple times.
Yeah.
It wasn't pretty, dude. And then
let's rewind to last year, and you had Russell Wilson for all 17 weeks, whatever.
Right, dude. And it's like, if I'm going down, dude, I'm going down with my homeboy from Ohio, just like myself, Joe Burrow. And yeah. So for the upgrade from Dak to Burrow, yeah, you got to give up something. And Gabe Dave, I mean, if my whole team's healthy, he's on the bench. Right, but definitely a serviceable starter when on bye weeks and when guys are hurt.
Yeah.
But he's like the Chris Carter.
Yeah.
What did Buddy Ryan say about him? All he does, Brian, catch touchdowns.
That's true. That's all he
Catch
does.
touchdowns. That's all he does. And if he doesn't, dude, he'll get you 5. So it's weird. I don't know. I just, in being a Chase owner, it's like I'm just going to go all in on this thing and try to turn this season around. So that's what I was thinking there. But
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Would you have done this trade if Burrow had another 25-point performance?
I
next week?
don't know. But the thing is when healthy, his upside is insane. It's league winning, and he's top 5, top 3 quarterback when playing well. So when he's not hurt,
Yeah. And
I don't know.
he looked really good last week.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was kind of talking. I've been looking at trying to upgrade at quarterback. I wanted Tua, Burrow, or Trevor Lawrence or somebody, but I don't know. I just think Dave's on like a touchdown heater, and he's boom or bust. So he will go for 40 one of these times, but his floor is, what I had to give up something to get him. So I don't know. I think if you're looking at it statistically, I mean, Dak's putting up pretty solid numbers, and but as far as upside goes, and then if you couple that with stacking him with Chase, then let's go.
I mean, I know that Detling threw out the R word. I don't think it's the R word.
Yeah, well, he didn't say that in public. You know what I mean? He said it in like our little chat privately. But so he didn't really throw it out because he knows it's not. He knows
it's if this trade had been for, let's just say, Josh Allen, then yeah, maybe so. If you would have gotten the same trade and you acquired Josh Allen, that might be.
Well, I mean, is it Josh Allen and like Jalen Hurts maybe like 1 and 2, and then everybody else kind of Kirk Cousins, on a good day. I don't know. Yeah, no. If I'm going down, I'm not going down with Dak and Deshaun, dude.
I hear you, but you know what? Dak could easily win, getting gritty, a couple games. You don't know which games, but
he can win in many games, dude. Yeah. Like he definitely can score 50 plus, and this whatever the Texas Coast offense they're talking about has been working for him. It's weird that this trade happened right after Dak had a worst game and Joe Burrow had his best game.
That's the on paper it looks awful, yeah.
But I think overall it's pretty even. Honestly, he probably could have gotten a little bit more than Gabe Dave from me.
You might have upgraded that a little bit.
Maybe. I mean, Burrow's got to bye next week, and then a couple games after that. But when he's healthy, dude, he's matchup proof, and that's what I was going for, really.
Yeah, I like it for you. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it for getting gritty. I do hate that he picked up 2 Denver players. This is a little bit better than that, but I'm kind of curious to look at his lineup. I haven't peeked at it, so I'm kind of curious to see what his starting lineup looks like for this week. I'm surprised that there was no chatter. There's no chatter about this trade at all, other than the fact that it happened. I thought there'd be a little bit more input from the league.
Agreed. I don't know. I mean, a couple people sent me a private message about it and
like congratulating you.
Yeah, or just like nice stack or something like that. That's. But nobody ever said that other than Maddie said that I R-worded this guy. Anyway,
he loves doing that.
So yeah, I thought it was pretty fair. But especially for me.
All right, let's real quickly take a look at some of these other waiver wire pickups. What else do we have here? That was for some. Are we doing ones that are for free or just anything? I guess anything.
I thought, let's look at the free ones.
We got Salvin Ahmed. I guess he's going to be the backup, huh?
Yeah. Mostert.
You picked up another defense, I see. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't want listen, I don't want anything to do with Washington's D right now, but I
Mhm.
also don't want someone using them in the next few weeks against me, like when they play the Giants and shit. I'm not sure I'll even play them when they do, but I'm not about to get lit up by my own defense. I'll cut them as soon as because they get through those games. But yeah, no, I think they're gonna win, and it's better than playing Washington,
Yep, and they're free.
and they're free.
All right, Justice Hill for free. Yeah, I don't hate that. I mean, hey, he can
But
get. He's been punching touchdowns in.
if Gibbs doesn't play, I need somebody. So
Shawshank Vegas for free. Gotta love that. That's a streamer, I think.
yeah, that's a good pickup. They're playing
Yeah,
New England this week.
yeah, good pickup. Keontae Ingram, Ed Logger
So
picked up.
yeah, so this is what I wanted to talk
Yeah,
about. This when your boy, what was his name again, Brian?
I have no idea.
DiMercurio
Yeah,
was going for 88, and then
yeah.
they're trying to say that Keontae is like the starter or whatever, and he gets him for free. That's my pickup of the week, and
Are
that's why I
they
wanted
saying that
to
he
look at
might
the
be the
free
starter?
trainings. Yeah, I
That's
mean they're
crazy. All right, I don't feel that's a lot. I don't feel like reading all that.
yeah. Anyways, but yeah, well, either way, I mean I think it was at least insinuating that they're going to be 50-50 it.
And if he
So I
saved
thought that for
$88,
free when G Mercado, sorry,
yeah.
goes for 88. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to look at the free ones, Brian, and that's my pickup of the week.
Keontae Ingram, yeah, I'll give him that, or I'll say either that or Josh's free pickup of Vegas. I mean, it's really crazy what's going on in New England. Um, it's hard to believe they're just getting blown out and blanked.
Is
So
it Brian because I picked up Mac Jones in fantasy and I think I cursed him for life, pretty much.
forever.
Yeah, I mean, what's he and Kendrick Bourne done since I grabbed him? Nothing.
Nothing at all.
I mean, I've cut him since, but you get it.
All right, let's get into this week's matchups.
Let's do it, Brian.
Who do you want to save for the matchup of the week? It could be me versus Juddy's not bad. 2 versus 3. We got the Wizard playing. I believe who's he playing? He's playing 4th overall. Give me a second here. Let me get up to all the matchups.
Can't you just go to league?
Yeah, that's where I was. There you go. That's better. Thank you. My screen,
Anytime.
my screen is cracked, so I'm like sometimes
Oh,
I
that's
feel
rough.
like yeah, it's kind of rough. All right.
So what do we say? Oh, 2v3 and 1v4. Yeah, they both add up to 5. So um
Well, I mean,
I mean currently the projections are all pretty close. But given your point total, I think that we should. No, I'm just kidding.
that's so funny, dude. Let's give it to Delling and Craig. Feel like that's a good solid matchup of the week.
It's a good rivalry. I
It
don't know
is.
if you and Juddy have the same history.
We do have a history. He's beaten me in the Tonto Bowl, which I still haven't
Oh,
forgotten. So I'll
hmm
forgive him for that. But let's save it for Delling and Craig this week.
All right, we'll do yours next to last. How about that?
That sounds wonderful.
All right,
Any particular place you want to start?
let's get mine out of the way because
All right.
fuck this dog shit.
Okay, sounds good. You don't have any you don't have anybody going tonight, do you?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. The first matchup of the week, we have Disco, as we have already mentioned, in the basement. It's dark, it's lonely, it's damp. It's
freezing down here.
it's reeking. Going up against our defending champ, Biscuit
Oh,
Horn, who really needed that win. He almost dropped his like 3rd game in a row. Fortunately for him, and I guess Sally's decorating, if you caught that message. He was about ready to trash the entire basement.
I did see that message,
Beautiful.
Brian, and I got to tell you, I think I might take Sally in a fight between her and Jim.
I would too.
I'm not gonna lie.
I
No offense to
absolutely
Jim, but
would.
yeah, no, I think she could beat him up.
Yep. Thankfully for Jim, he was able to pull out the win over Josh, Josh is reeling. We'll
Ooh,
get to him in a little bit. But let's get into this matchup of the week here. The first matchup, sorry. We've got Kirk Cousins going up against the fresh Mr. Cool, Joe Burrow, playing against Seattle.
We always love Joe Burrow, Brian.
We do. I'm gonna give it to Joe Burrow. He looked great last week. He looked like himself.
He's back, baby.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I thought he was gonna be hobbling through the entire season, but he proved otherwise. So Burrow it is.
Just go with what works, Brian. Just Jamar Chase every play.
All right. It's true. Just like Kelsey tonight. I mean, he's got 18 points and a half. No touches.
I don't know why we're talking about your matchup, but yeah, that's great.
Like you don't do
I
that.
don't know why your
Yeah.
mind wanders, Brian. I don't get it.
All right. Receivers, we've got Devontae Smith, Jacoby Myers, and Chris Olave going against your boy Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, and who's Mingo? What's his first name again?
Jonathan. As you can see, the J scheme we've got going here.
Dude, triple J. Oh my goodness, quadruple J there.
So he fits the J. And if Gibbs doesn't play, I also have Justice Hill to go.
Okay. Jonathan Mingo. Okay.
Okay, so this guy, he's a rookie, and they're at Miami. They're gonna be throwing a bit. The guy's gotten 6 or more targets the last 3 games. I don't know. He looks good. I watched him a little bit. He looks pretty good. The reason being because Elijah Moore looked like complete dog shit when Watson wasn't out there, and Watson's I believe not playing this week. So that's the reason for that.
San Fran, so
on top of everything else, yeah, they're also playing San Fran. So yeah, that's why we're doing this. I feel like Carolina probably get behind and have to throw. So
and that's why we're picking receivers.
And it's Triple J, so I'm taking mine. Yeah, just on the strength of the first 2.
I see Waddle got a touchdown last week, so he's kind of getting into his little stride there. But yeah, I like your receivers more than his.
All right,
we got Bijan Robinson and Josh Jacobs going against maybe Jahmyr Gibbs and CMC. Who's your backup?
Justice Hill,
right? Okay, against Tennessee.
Yeah,
I
think I'm gonna go with a crick on this.
Yeah, me too, man. Bijan is so sweet.
He's sweet.
He's so sweet.
That's who Kevin Bean should have taken at 6, but I digress.
I agree. He is so fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
In the tight end position, we've got Greg Kittle, and we've got Logan Thomas.
Oh my goodness, Brian. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm going to go with Logan Thomas. Kittle had his 3 touchy game, and now he's going back to bed. And Logan Thomas is just waking up. And obviously, pickup of the week last week, Brian.
He was.
Pickup of the 2020s so far. And he is christened as the great light-skinned Black Hope for disco.
All right, he did look amazing last week. I'm still gonna go with Kittle.
All right.
And in the flex, we've got your least favorite running back in the 2020s, David Montgomery, going up against Marquise Brown.
Gotta go with Monty, dude. Fuck you, Monty.
I'm gonna go with Marquise Brown.
Wow, all right.
I think he gets another touchdown.
He's ill, but he got him.
Is he?
He'll be fine.
Okay.
He got limited reps. It's only Thursday. He's fine. He's fine.
It's fine. All right, kicking. We got Matt Gay or your boy Sanders. Matt Gay. Matt Gay is not even here. He's not here to defend himself.
Exactly. He's so gay.
Okay. And then we got Detroit playing in Tampa Bay, or we got the Rams playing at home versus Arizona. Yeah. Detroit.
I think I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Are you?
Yeah, I think that Arizona's they're in some trouble in that game. I think Aaron Donald's ready to just eat for a while.
All right.
Feeling it.
Could happen.
It could.
All right.
And before I forget, dude, isn't it weird that the week we came out of the closet as a gay league, Maddie goes for 200 plus? Just weird. So yeah, Matt's gay as a kicker.
Some unfinished business there.
Unfinished business. Yeah, so and then Craig had a great week.
Yeah, good point.
He would. Overall, Brian, I think I'm gonna have to pick myself because I need this W, dude. And if I don't win, you might not see me next week.
Oh no. Oh no.
So I can't have my last pick be Jimmy. Like he just won the title. We're over you. Okay. No one wants to
Yeah.
see you go back to
Yeah.
back. No one cares how many points. You think that you're the only one. Okay. Anyway, cleaning up off my Jameer Gibbs bullshit.
I am going to I'm going to root for you because I don't want to see you tap out that early. I think your Burrow to Chase plus McCaffrey combo is going to get it done. You're projected to win. You will win. And is the fact that you're in the basement, does that make you like the manliest guy, like manliest heterosexual in this league? Is that what that means? Since you lost last week and you're in the basement?
No, dude.
Doesn't mean that? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, it just means that our backs. Look at Danny. Look at him. He does not give up. He's very optimistic this week.
Eyes.
Look at the optimism in
Those
his
eyes.
face. I already sent that picture to Jim off to the side in a private message. And so this is the first week I've done this to my opponent because we're desperate. I think we're gonna get the W, dude. He's got nobody on Monday, and that's where my heart gets broken. So we're good to go.
It's true. If Monday doesn't exist, you win.
Yeah, we're good.
So there you go.
It'll be fun.
All right, this is all you.
All right, Brian. In this next matchup, we've got our man still on the inside, looking out. Coming off a sweet trade that got him his homeboy DeAndre Swift. And we've got Ed Logger at 2 and 3 and 6 going up against back-to-back Zach. Is it going to be back-to-back Zach with Dak? We're going to find out. Brian is got his brand new Dak Prescott quarterback. He's got Gabe Dave. He's right on the outside looking in. It's Zach back-to-back.
Yes.
All right, let's dive right into it, Brian. At quarterback, we've got at halftime Patrick Mahomes going up against Denver versus one Dak Prescott at the LA Chargers. Brian, I'm going to go out on them and say that Dak Prescott's going to bring us home.
It's quite possible because it's probably going to be a high scoring affair. The Chargers are not the defense that San Fran is. I think it's going to be close, but I'm still giving it to my homies.
Okay. I like his matchup, Brian, and I'm just trying to post hype him after the trade. Anyway, and at wide receiver, we've got Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, and Zay Flowers going up against Christian Kirk, Adam Thielen, and his newly acquired Cortland Sutton. Brian, I think I must go with Ed here.
I think we all must go with Ed here.
We always go with Ed here, Brian. And at the running back, we've got the brand new starter, Raheem Mostert, and his brand new running back, DeAndre Swift, going up against his old running back, Javonte Williams, and his not old running back, Joe Mixon. Brian, I love when it's easy. Give it to me, Ed.
Yeah, give it to me, Ed, again. Isn't it so fun to play new players whenever you get them? It's like
especially,
so
and they did what's not often done, Brian, is they traded the week they played each other. I did not know this until now.
Yeah, same.
So it's a revenge game for Javonte Williams, a revenge game for Cortland Sutton.
and Swift. And DeAndre.
And Swift's on a revenge mission on Sunday, Brian. Yeah, that's super fun. And because I wanted to trade Kevin Bean the week that I played him, which is weird. But that happens to me quite a bit during the season. Okay, Brian. At tight end, we've got Cole Kmet coming off a monstrous performance.
Yes.
And then another good performance against Zach Ertz. It feels like a Hollywood game, Brian. I don't know why. Give me Cole Kmet.
You're going, wow, Cole Kmet again.
Dude, it's a Hollywood game.
I see that, and because you're playing the Rams, if I'm not mistaken, so you're not gonna pick Zach Ertz. Got it. I'm gonna go Zach Ertz.
No, it's just that the guy catching the passes, Brian, is Hollywood Brown, and I don't know why I'm thinking about Hollywood Brown all the time. And then, give me Cole Kmet anyways, even if that wasn't the case. Okay, and then in the flex, we've got Scary Terry McLaurin going up against newly acquired Gabe Dave. Okay. All right, let me just. Wait.
What's wrong?
Something popped up and
Oh, okay.
freaked out my thing. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go with Gabe Dave.
Me too. I'm going Gabe Dave.
He's gonna make it 5 in a row, Brian.
Yeah.
And then at kicker, we've got Easy E going up against Dick Butkus. I love Dick Butkus, Brian, so give him to me.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
only touchdowns
Same.
from here for Cincinnati. I don't know why. They
It's
never
so
kick
strange.
field goals.
So
They go
strange.
for every fourth, Brian. And then at defense, we've got Miami at home against Carolina, going up against New Orleans on the road against Houston. We like when it's easy, Brian, and we'll take Miami.
We will take Miami against Carolina for sure.
And
it also
yeah.
looks pretty on paper. It looks pretty easy. Ed Logger with the win.
It's always easy, Brian, when it's Ed Logger, and enough of that post hype Dak
That's
bullshit.
right. That's right. Getting gritty. Was getting
gonna have to get a little weird in the second half, although Dick Butkus has got him probably double digits.
Yeah, for sure. I
You
mean,
had on those things.
it's crazy. He's got like 4/10 of his lineup are brand new.
Not only that, 30% of his guys are playing tonight. He loves playing guys on Thursday.
Yeah,
It's
he
crazy.
does. He loves playing 3 players on Thursday.
And as we learned with Disco last week, that's not a good recipe.
No,
all right.
not at all. All right,
Anyways.
our next matchup, we have the Dub C Hooligans in 5th place, matching up against Possum Magic, who is on a 2-game winning streak. Kevin Bean, he won last week, didn't he?
No, he didn't, Brian. He got beat.
didn't.
He got beat bad.
That's right. And you probably loved every second of that because he had that Matt Breida win against you. Sorry to bring that up.
No, it's funny though. He's like, I get Matt Breida for another week. And what did he do, Brian? He showed up and got 3.4, and then he got subsequently cut and removed from the roster of Kevin Bean because he knew, as well as everybody else, that double-digit fluke bullshit that he pulled was only to just give it to Disco in the butt.
And we also noticed that his favorite Mims Jr. is somehow on the bench. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
It was 2 as well. Aren't these guys like? Did he have a 6-piece in a biscuit, Brian, of great receivers to if you add Brandon Cooks to the mix?
A sextet, if you will.
Now he's snacked on some of those biscuits, and now he's down to just the 3-piece meal.
All right, let's get into this. We've got Josh Allen going up against the Giants. That looks tasty. Or Brock Purdy against Cleveland. Brock Purdy only projected at 35. I feel like it's kind of disrespecting him, but it might be because of
very
CMC.
rude, Brian. It's very rude.
Yeah, but
I'll still take Josh Allen.
Josh Allen for sure.
Yeah.
All right, and I hate to say it, but AJ Brown has been proving me wrong. Do I think he's still the 6th overall pick or wherever he took him? I don't think so, but he's definitely playing extremely well this year.
He definitely went up in me for 40+, Brian.
I know, and it makes Kevin Bean look like a genius. We got AJ Brown, Brandon Ayuk, and Keenan Allen going up against Calvin Ridley, Nico Collins, and Amos St. Brown. It's a pretty good matchup.
Good matchup, but I like Kevin's receivers a lot.
Yeah, I do too, because AJ Brown and Keenan Allen.
I hate to say it, dude.
Yeah, but don't sleep on Tree's receivers here. They're good.
No, I love his guys too.
It's a nice trio.
Yeah.
Running backs, we got Gus Edwards and the newly acquired Deontay Foreman, the $40 Foreman, going up against Pacheco and Moss. Moss probably going to be more of a timeshare this week. Don't know why I'm bringing that up.
You sure hope, Brian. Man.
I know.
I think Pacheco, if he sat down on the bench right now, would beat both those running backs right there, Brian. So I will take Jesus.
Me too. Pacheco and Moss. And in the tight end position, we've got TJ Hawkinson going up against Dallas Goedert. Give me Hawkinson.
Yeah, I like Dallas. Had a great game last week, but they're dropping like flies in Minnesota, Brian.
They absolutely are. So he's probably going to get quite a few looks this week.
Yeah, agreed.
In the flex, we've got Ramondre Stevenson, the best draft pick last year, going up against Austin Eckler.
We love when it's easy.
We do. All right. So Eckler. And we got Koo going up against Folk.
Give me Koo.
I'll take Koo.
I always take Koo.
All right, and then Kevin cannot believe that he's picked the right defense so far.
Oh,
KC playing against.
oh my
I mean,
god.
it's a slam dunk. I mean, anybody would know to pick KC in this pace. Or
Yes, plus it's a Gardner Minch revenge game
yeah,
as well, in a
that's
weird through Philly kind of way. But
that's very true.
yeah, I sure hope that fucking Russ cooks the second half, but I have to take KC.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say KC as well.
Oh,
All in
let's
all,
wait. Can we scroll back down at those receivers again?
yeah.
Marvin Mims Jr.
I
What's he been
think
doing?
let's check. Last week, what did he
I
put up?
just want to look real
Yeah,
quick because
I think he had 0.3.
after he was like,
Negative point.
yeah, so he had that 16 points, and that was from the kickoff return,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And then what's he done, Kevin? What did he do in his lineup? Is negative, yeah. Okay, just
Yeah,
checking. I don't know why I want to look at this, Brian. But overall, you know what? I can't ever pick Kevin Bean, and I think honestly, the receivers and Purdy's being disrespected. The receivers, I think, can keep pace with these guys and maybe even beat them. That's real close.
Yeah, you got Eckler on the
Because he
front.
has them out of order, that freaked me out. If Amon Ra was at the top, I would have.
Right.
But yeah, I think Tree Sites keeps it rolling and wins. Fuck you,
Uh,
Kevin.
I'm gonna go with Bean. I don't hate him that much. All right.
I don't hate him. I love him as much as he loves me, Brian. I'll say that.
All right. Why don't you take my matchup, even though it's not next to last, and then I'll take your matchup. Unless
Don't we have Gags? I know it's a stinker of a game, Brian, but this one
where is it? Oh,
we've
we
got
didn't even
Gags
do that
versus
here.
Josh here.
All
I
right,
know.
yeah,
I'm
you take
sorry
it.
to Gags and Josh that Brian disrespected you guys that much. I just don't understand. Honestly. I mean, I just don't get it, you
It
guys.
didn't
But
even
in
show
this
up on my
next
screen.
matchup that Brian obviously doesn't give a shit about, even though both these teams, well, at least one of them outscoring him this year, Brian. We've got our boy Gagsby. He's on the ropes. He's up against it. Is it a rope-a-dope, Brian? Is he Muhammad Ali, or is he really just going to go down like a sack of potatoes? I've never seen Gags this sad. It's hard to talk to him these days. In 11th place, going up against our 10th place loser, we've got Josh, also on the ropes, also not feeling too hot about his team.
No.
Barkley getting hurt really hurt him. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's dive right into it, my friend. We've got Tua at home against Carolina, going up against Justin Herbert at home against Dallas. Now, I have to go with Tua in this one. I don't like. Well, I
It's
don't
gonna be a
know.
good one.
Yeah, shit.
I'm still gonna give it to Tua. A-Chain's hurt. I feel like they're gonna throw the ball a bunch.
Feels like a Waddle game,
Yeah,
long bombs to
could
Waddle.
be.
I don't know why I'm thinking about that, Brian. Okay,
Hopefully.
we both
Hopefully.
want to stick it to him with Tua,
Yeah.
and then at wide receiver we got Debo Samuel, Michael Thomas, and Chris Godwin going up against Garrett Wilson, Jerry Jeudy, and DeAndre Hopkins. Jerry Jeudy, where have you gone?
Give me Gagsy.
Give me Gagsy.
Yeah.
It feels like a Michael Thomas game and not a Chris
A lot of
Olave
good,
game.
a lot of great big names on both teams, but it's like, yeah, they're just like.
Yeah, if this was like 3 years ago, that'd be a banger, dude. All right. And then running back, it's not about that, Brian. It's about this. And it's Miles Sanders and Jerome Ford going up against Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley. I like when it's easy, Brian.
Yep.
Give me Josh's running.
Henry and Barkley.
Okay, and in the tight end, we've got another Henry, but it's Hunter this time going up against John. I'm the best tight end on my team, Smith, and he's going to stick it to Gagsy, who has Kyle Pitts on the bench. He could have had the epic Atlanta v. Atlanta. Oh, please change that, Gags.
Yeah.
Let's have a matchup of, can we please have a matchup of the Atlanta tight ends? One time, do it for us, Gagsy, and put him in. I'm going Gagsy. I'm going Gagsy if he puts in Pitts. But if he goes with Henry, I'm going Jonnu. All right, then the flex. I want to see the matchup. The HIV full-blown AIDS. Kyle Pitts. All right. And in the flex, we got T. Higgins, hopefully not coming back from injury, Brian. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. Going up against Amari Cooper against with PJ Walker. Yeah, give me T. Higgins.
Yeah, T. Higgins, no doubt.
And give me whoever the fuck Gagsy sticks in there otherwise. And then at kicker, I
Yeah.
don't want any part of Cleveland's offense this week. At kicker, we've got Brandon Aubrey, I learned. It's not Bobby, going up against Jonathan Moody. Give me Brandon because of his first game is
I'll
awesome.
take Judy Moody.
All right. And then finally, Brian, and only finally, we've got the Houston Texans defense at home against New Orleans, going up against San Fran, against PJ.
And, whew,
We love when it's easy.
yes.
Brian.
Oh man, that's gonna be
Holy
a feast.
tasty matchup.
San Fran. That's gonna be
Oh
so
my
sweet.
God, dude. Like how the chips have really fallen against Like, look at this matchup. Like, even with the,
I mean,
you could have had Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb like hurt. You know what I mean? That would have been
yeah.
a great game. And now
I mean, on a positive note, Gagsy is projected to break 100, so that's good. Sorry, Gagsy. Sorry. I'm gonna go.
Come on, dude! I have Red Bull coming out of my nose. Yeah, we like when it's easy.
I love you, Gagsy, but I'm going.
I love you too, Gags. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, it's sometimes it's always rough out there, Brian. Yeah, give me a shot.
And that's the kind of year it is for Gags.
I feel you.
Sorry for almost ignoring the entire matchup's existence. Hold on.
Well, now that we've gone over the matchup, I understand. Why.
I've got Detling on the phone. What's up, Detling? We're in the middle of the show. This is ridiculous. You're supposed to be in the podcast. Can you believe this? You're definitely not going to get podcaster of the year this way.
He's already disqualified. You have to do 80% or more.
Are you going to jump in? Because we're getting close to your matchup, which will be the matchup of the week versus Craig. The link is live from last week. All you have to do is scroll. Oh my God. You do. All right. So I've got to resend you the link. Okay. I'll send you back. I'll send it to you. All right. Bye. Yahoo. You got it. Bye. He's making
that shit and me talking to my kids the whole time. What the fuck are we even doing here?
Unbelievable. So let me send him this link real quick if I can.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna
Dick Butkus scored again, by the way.
I'm gonna stop the share. It's just a lot easier to do it that way. Oh crap. I can't minimize while okay. I guess I can't do that. All right. Give me a second here.
Do you think? I'm gonna check on these while I'm waiting, Brian.
I'm just gonna send it to him in the from my phone. Not only is he not going to get podcaster of the year, like this is, I mean, he's making our jobs harder.
Yeah, it's pretty rough out there. Just to update some of these scores. So where are we at here? Kelsey's got 20. Still 16-0, KC. Patty's up to 34. Oh man. Dick Butkus is outscoring both of his new tradees.
Wow.
Yeah, Sutton and Williams not really knocking it out of the park tonight. And then finally, Brian, and only finally, dude, I missed this when we were going. I'm glad I'm doing this because I didn't realize that Kevin's playing Treese Ice, and Kevin's favorite running back is I hope Pacheco just gets over 100, a couple TDs, Brian, and lights him up for like 40. So let's go Pacheco in the second half.
I would love to see that.
That would be yeah. That would be tasty, and Kevin would have deserved it, and because he hates him. He thinks he's a scrub. He thinks CEH is going to take time from him. He thinks Jerick McKinnon's a thing. It's not, dude. Come on.
All right, we're back. What would you? Where are we going next? Are we doing? I guess we'll go your matchup, then my matchup.
We did my matchup.
Oh yeah, we did. Who's left? Is it just me and?
Yeah, there's.
All right, you got.
Holy shit! Usually they're the one keeping me in line. Brian.
I know, dude. I'm so tired.
I hear you, brother.
All right, you take this one, and we'll see if Delian jumps in.
All right, are we able to make it so I can see what I'm looking at here?
Oh,
Because
dude, I'm sharing. It says I'm screen sharing.
I see you and me really big, and
Okay, let
then
me stop the share. I'll try it one more time. Tell
yeah, I see
me.
my stupid face.
Okay, how about now?
No, it's still sharing a tiny little screen off to the side. Can you maximize that screen?
Let me see. Maximize this little tiny screen or what? Oh, here
Wait,
comes Be Cozy. All right, let me
is
stop.
that is that Brogan's
It is.
login? Oh my god.
Let me try
Not
it.
only does he have all of her money, but he also has to use her Zoom link too.
And I believe it's her laptop as well.
Unbelievable. Y'all unbelievable. Oh, there he is. Hey, you handsome devil, you.
Right.
You went with green today. Oh, it's good. Matches your eyes.
Hmm. This is
Thank
kind
you.
of frustrating. I don't know why this is not happening.
Green goes with the gray suit.
Disco,
Green with gray, yeah.
Disco, you still can't see it?
Now,
can see
Maddie, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I see Darkwing Jet versus Hillbillies on PCP.
That's weird.
Wait, maybe
Well,
I can make it bigger on
yeah.
my screen.
Maybe because it's okay. So if Dentley can see it, then I'm not doing anything wrong.
Oh, wait, here we go. Okay.
That was a user error.
Are we good now?
I think we're good. I can see it. If Dentley can see it and you can see it, then we're good.
Sweet. Real quick, Matt, congrats on the win. That was a fun day. I cannot believe those projections were crazy, and my phone was going off at work all day, like with these touchdown.
Yes.
And
Unbelievable.
I could. That was crazy, and obviously with some more points from Dak and McCaffrey, but I could see what you were worried about. But it worked out, so that was a fun one.
Well, I'd like to point out that last time when I did my matchup, that remember I said that Jalen Jamar Chase said that I'm open all the time, and when that happens, they feed him the ball, and that point case study, all that is true. Also, I've had to face Jamar Chase in the two best games of his career.
Mhm.
And also, so you would like this, Bigler, the part where I was so I'm up like DJ Moore 50 points, whatever. I'm cruising, and I'm at work, and I'm dealing. I'm not even near a sports book or anything. I don't have a TV. Somebody walks by, I go, oh my god, Jamar Chase 3 touchdowns. He's going crazy. I was like the movie, the show Christmas Carol,
Yes.
where Scrooge comes out and he's like, dear boy, what day is it? Before he tells me to give me a turkey. I said, sir, what did you say? Jamar Chase. And he goes, what? I go, what did he do? And he's like, oh, he's got he's got 3 touchdowns and he's got like 250 yards. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I'm like crying in my sleep or while I'm dealing, going, I'm gonna lose.
It's all happening again.
It was.
Oh
it was
yeah, dude, we always have such fun ones. I mean, starting with Joe Horn back in the day, but was it last year that Peterson fell in the end zone with like a minute left to beat you?
Yes, it was. It was bull.
Oh yeah, no, it was another classic. So yeah, good win. That was fun. I just wanted to get that out
Here's to
there.
you, sir. No trash talk. It was 2 gladiators, like I said, Rocky versus Mr. T.
It's fucking hilarious, dude. And then of
doing,
course Dak.
Cider?
Well, and I punished Dak for it, dude. You're off the team. You had a chance to win that game, dude. All you needed was what do you have?
Well,
Dude, if he'd have gotten 40 or 39,
Yeah.
yeah, you're
I know Disco,
You're
I know you didn't watch the review for Craig because you don't know if you lose. And I don't know, Brian, did you watch it?
I only watched the first 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, well, he was talking about, he said first he was he laughed at you at your I don't know what the word is, making the wrong, Cincinnati,
Oh,
Dak,
yeah.
he said Bigler, he said Dak didn't do well. He's that's the way to describe it, is he didn't do Dak shit. So he was taking pleasure in saying Dak shit a lot.
That's
Dude,
fine.
he's gone. I don't care if he scores 60 a game the rest of the year, dude. I'm not living or dying by Dak.
No
I
way.
just refuse, dude. So
Yeah.
that's we talked
Did you-
about that during the trade time. But
You guys did trade time?
Oh, we did it all,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah. We
Okay.
always do it all, Maddie. And in this next matchup, we've got a well-deserved, high-scoring, high-powered,
Flying.
4-1 second place, well-deserved with all his points, all the touchdowns, all of the things that he's done
Second place,
on
baby.
offense. It's just incredible, Matt. Well-deserved second place champion is Brian, going up against our best drafter of all time, our gayest member of our gay fantasy league. We've got our homeboy Johnny. Let's dive right into it, boys. At quarterback, we've got, is this in foggy London town? We've got Lamar Jackson at 9:30 in the morning, going up against Matthew Stafford, 4:25 Eastern.
Stafford.
Give me Stafford.
Give me Stafford as well.
Dude,
Yeah, London.
do we have to read the wide receiver matchups? Do we have
Yes.
to?
Yes, we do.
Yes,
sir.
we do, Brian. And in this next matchup, we've got Michael Pittman Jr. going up against Tyree. Oh, wait. Oh, there's others. Hold on. I'm sorry, their projections are so small and it makes their name small. It's Curtis Samuel and my homeboy and yours, Rashid Shaheed, going up against Tyreek Hill, CeeDee Lamb, and Tyler Lockett. I love when it's easy,
gross.
Brian, and it's always easy.
Oh my goodness.
So gross. Definitely
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill,
What
Lamb, and
the
Lockett.
fuck?
Tyreek Hill by himself.
Yeah, it's kind of where with
Oh.
Samuel and Shahid's projection of 8.74, 8.47.
Oh my
They just
god.
flipped it. And hey, Brian, was this like your trash talk to Justin with the Tyreek Hill thing?
Oh
Like
no,
the,
it
you know,
wasn't.
like
That's
the piece
good.
running?
I should have. That's good. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Of
I mean,
course,
there's a
knew.
chance that Tyler Lockett can beat these guys in himself.
That's
And
very
then we're
true.
padding the stats with Tyreek Hill and CeeDee Lamb in this one. Like, ooh. Well, Brian, thanks for making it easy. And then at running back, we've got Alexander Madison and his homeboy right behind him, Sweet Travis Etienne Jr. going up against Kyron Williams and James Cook. That's a really good matchup. But I think Etienne stays hot. I never pick against Sweet Trav. Give me Brian's running backs by a nose.
Give me Brian's as well.
I'll take it.
Etienne
I'll
was on
take it.
fire. I think Indianapolis. I don't know if they're that good against the run.
I tried
Madison.
to warn him, Maddie. I tried to tell him that he's not a bozo, but he wouldn't listen. Okay, and then at tight end we've got Travis Kelce having a nice night going against Darren Waller, not really having a nice
Good
night.
year. Good life. Yeah.
right.
If you're watching this on Monday, you're not having a good night tonight, Darren Waller. I'll take Kelce.
Kelsey all the way.
We
Take
love when it's
Kelsey. Let's
easy.
hope. Yeah, let's hope he can double that.
All right, and then the flex,
Hold on.
Brian, we've got JTT at Jacksonville going up against KJ Osborne at Chicago. Brian, we love when it's easy. Give me KJ Osborne.
Ooh. No, didn't see that coming.
Did I
not.
juke you there?
You did.
We
You
always
totally
juke
tricked me.
you there, Brian. It's the wide receiver one.
I know.
or
I know.
something,
He's
so-
the
No, give me JTT. The de facto number one wide receiver in Minnesota is now TJ Hawkinson.
All right.
Give me JTT, baby.
Yeah, let's not get weird. Give me JTT. I was just fucking with you, Brian. And then the kicker, we've got Slip in the Abyss going against Sweep the Leg. How can you pick against Sweep the Leg this year? He's better than most teams' quarterbacks sometimes.
True.
Even discos. Give me Jake Elliott.
I'm going to sleep the leg as well. The man
Yeah.
has more points in one game than my kicker has the entire year.
Yeah, more than Dak Prescott.
He's outscoring Jalen Waddle with way less chances at the football, guys.
Yeah, give me
wide receiver. And then finally, Brian, and only finally, we've got Buffalo at home on Sunday night against the Giants.
Oh,
Going up against Dallas at the Chargers. I love when it's easy, you guys.
so easy.
And this is really, really easy. Give me Buffalo by a mile.
This is my only chance of winning right here. This is my
might,
big chance.
and it's still pretty
Yes.
slim.
Yeah, give me Buffalo too. No Daniel Jones, Brian. I mean, that's a cakewalk, man.
Is he-
Tyrod Taylor, give me a
What do
break.
you mean? I think I would prefer. I think I
Dude,
prefer Danny Dimes
too.
being in there.
I hope he plays. I hope he plays with his banged up
Seriously, if I'm
neck.
playing it,
Yeah.
Danny Dimes is doing just fine, dude.
Yeah.
Scoring for your defense, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want some different change of pace. Like, it might screw up the whole thing, you know? Like,
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of Tyrod Taylor compared to him.
he should be.
Yeah.
He's putting it. You look. He's gonna get his 50 rushing yards. You know that. So, yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Yeah, you want Danny in that spot. Either way, that's
Yeah.
gonna be sweet.
Whew.
Overall, I just can't do it, Brian. It's always rough out there
Hey,
on his
yeah,
bye weeks. Look, dude.
I'm on a 4-game win streak, baby.
Yeah, you definitely have something up your ass. With 4 league.
Look at Russell
Uh,
Wilson down there.
Oh,
I
so
can't.
gross.
Oh my god, I cannot believe what. I can't believe he benched him. Dude.
Awful.
Yeah, I
So
cannot
weird.
even believe that.
You guys fucking who'd have
Genius move
seen that
there.
coming? Are you kidding? Okay.
I'm probably gonna take Jut this week, but Buffalo and JTT could pull it out for me.
Yeah, but dude, look at.
I know.
Hmm.
Dude, I'm taking Jut, but there's a path to victory here. There's a path.
There's the path for Juddy's victory, and that includes all those good players he's got.
Brian to the complete upset. So weird.
Oh, that's gross. But you know, what do I know about it? I'm in
Well,
last
that's right. What do we both know?
basement.
So I'm just going on the strength of Buffalo D.
I know they
I
they
mean,
could easily put up
well,
60.
if they look, if Buffalo gets 80, dude, you
Yeah,
got a good
and
shot.
that's
Yeah.
actually possible. Okay. All right, and now the matchup of the week. We have the Wizard of Wimber, 4-1. I can't remember who he lost to, but I'll bet you somebody can. Going up against the Yinzer Jags, sitting in 4th place. Not long ago, he was in the basement. Do you remember those days? Oh, he must
Rise from the dead.
You're on a 3-game win streak.
Hmm.
Who is your icon there, buddy?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Brian. That is the ShamWow guy, who is the mascot for Team Wow. After getting beat up by the hooker,
That
that's
is
his
wonderful.
That's beautiful.
that you found that.
which is hopefully what my team will do to Craig's.
For the guy who loves to comically put, like disco
Uh-huh.
stew in there when he's
Yes.
playing me and stuff.
Right. So I hope that is an accurate representation
Oh,
of
that's
Craig's team.
wonderful, dude.
That's
Did
incredible.
Did Rogan crop that? Because that is perfect, dude.
Yeah.
No, that was all me at work,
Oh,
man.
okay. All right.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
One of
If
Craig's
anything, I'll take that as a win.
yeah. One of Craig's strengths is his ability to choose the correct icon against the other team. So the Wizard of Wimber, I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Especially with Maddie's ShamWow comments,
Mhm,
aging like
mhm.
fine wine, dude. And look at this guy. He looks beautiful. And it's I don't know. From a guy who has a beautiful icon myself, I recognize my own, dude. So
Game
well done,
recognizes
Maddie.
game, yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Well
you.
done.
All right, and starting in the quarterback position, we have none other than Mike Vick Jr. going up against Jalen Hurts. Give me Jalen.
Yeah, we like when it's easy.
Yeah,
Give me
super easy.
Yeah. It's going to be tough versus the Jets, but I still give me Jalen.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Fields, he's been
matchup
putting up
proof.
some nice numbers, but Fields puts in those like 20-point games every so often. So maybe it'll be this week for you.
I hope so.
Hurts' floor is like 45.
Yeah, for
or
sure.
something.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, he's going against the Minnesota D, but he's also, he's got DJ Moore. So if he's going to pass on Minnesota, give it to DJ.
He's playing in defense this week.
Yep. Yep. And starting receivers, we have Stephon Diggs, Paco Nakua, and Jordan Addison, who he was pumping up big time because obviously he thinks he's going to be the number one. Going up against DJ Moore, Tyler Boyd, and Cooper Kupp.
Oh, baby.
What did he have 10 points on his first drive?
I
dude,
didn't get to see any of it, but that's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
He
He's back. He's fine.
I saw that on one of my breaks. I was like
Yeah.
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you want to throw it to anybody else, you motherfucker?
They were talking about like him doing his foot drills or whatever, and
Yeah.
you watch him do his drills and like how tight and how amazing it is, and even like to see like the Nakua goes right after him, and you can just see the complete and total differences. Like Nakua is good, but Kupp is great.
Is there a way for you to line those up so Puka goes against
could you
Kupp?
do
I mean,
that?
I did that with Tyler Boyd and Jamar
you?
Chase
Oh.
last week.
Yeah, I
that
can
was
do that. I'll
fun to
do
look at. 55 versus 9.
That's great.
All that said, I'm sorry, DJ Moore, and I'll never disrespect you again. I'll take Maddie's receivers. Please don't ever hurt me like that again.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty close, but I'm gonna give Cooper Cup the edge. I don't think Jordan Addison's gonna get as many points as Craig is thinking. Yeah, give me Cooper Cup and DJ Moore.
DJ Moore's on a heater, dude. All right.
All right, we got Rashad White and Brees Hall. Brees, as Craig
To the
likes
moon.
Breeze to the moon. Release
Yeah.
the breeze.
yeah, going against Kamara and Kenneth Walker the third.
Give me Maddie.
I'm gonna have to.
I like the
agree.
matchups.
Yeah,
a
same
lot.
here. Brees Hall against Philly. You can't love that. Rashad White going up against Detroit. Can't love that.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're game planning to play the Jets, what do you do, dude? You're like, okay, let's make Zach Wilson beat us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Stack
doesn't
that
take a
box.
genius to figure that out. So Brees Hall's not going to do. Yeah, he lit up Denver, but so
Yeah.
what did Miami do to Denver?
Right.
I
80
forget.
points.
Right.
All right, yeah, we're gonna go Delling there. Tight end position, we got Mark Andrews versus Laporta. What's going on? What's going on with the
Yeah,
rookie?
what's up with the wand? You know the wand's not good when you see it.
Yeah, Craig did the bink or the bonk. Apparently, have a calf injury. He has a calf injury.
Didn't practice.
Uh-oh.
So
Well, that's
Yeah,
never
yeah.
good on Thursday.
what's your backup? What's your backup plan?
It's Dalton Schultz, but he's playing against the Saints, who are like historically good against the tight end.
But
Okay.
Dalton Schultz is on a heater, Matty.
He is. He is. I mean, if I have to use him, I hope he keeps it up. Which I also, small fact, I'm pretty sure I drafted Schultz before Laporta.
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
So you're probably gonna plug Schultz in there.
Yeah, I got no other choice.
Give me Andrews.
Maddie, we had the TE1 and TE2 last week in our matchup.
Oh, nice.
Did we?
Yeah.
Very
Laporta
nice.
almost, I mean, he only lost by
Yeah.
a point, dude, at the end of he caught a couple touchies. But
Yeah.
I do want to say I said last week that Hawkinson and Andrews both suck. And I said that they'd both get 9. Hawkinson got 11 and Andrews got 12. So like
Pretty
I said,
close.
they both
Pretty
suck.
close.
Give me Laporta or Schultz.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, really? Oh,
Mark
man.
Andrews sucks, dude. Feels like a Justice Hill game.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yes, I noticed that little pickup there.
Yeah.
I mean, Gibbs probably won't play. He's DNP Wednesday and Thursday, so I gotta have somebody.
Right.
All right. In the flex, who are you taking, Delling?
I was gonna take Mark Andrews, believe it or not.
Okay.
He
me
sucks,
too.
dude.
Me
Calf.
too.
Forget about him. Trash.
All right. In the flex, we've got Tony Pollard going up against Zay Jones.
Well, what's the
Zay
key on
Jones
Pollard's
is listen. Zay Jones starts over Christian Kirk when healthy. So, give me Pollard.
Yeah. Pollard is due to do something. Give
name?
me
Well,
Pollard.
what's the question mark on Pollard? Why is he up?
Yeah, I don't
know.
know. Should you be getting your on top?
I don't know.
Shoulder?
Shoulder. Oh, well, it's a good news as a running back. He doesn't use his shoulder. Oh, wait.
Oh, you do.
Oh, you do use your shoulder a bit.
Yeah.
You sure? I bet it gets hit a lot, actually. All right.
I'll take Pollard.
Give me
All
Pollard.
right.
All right. We got Brandon McManus or the sexy Swede.
Unsexy sweet right
Oh
now.
my God! What you weren't? Listen.
Dude, against New England. Give me the
Can
sexy
you imagine if I'd have gone into that Monday night with like a 4-point lead? I'd have been killing myself, and then I'd have won
Swede. That would have been nuts.
against your kicker and receiver. How sick!
Now we have to watch that
Yeah.
trash game.
Still, give me the Swede. He never misses.
Yeah.
We love the Swede.
All right. We've got Baltimore in foggy London town going against Philadelphia in New York against the Jets.
Give me Philly all day. We like
Yeah. Philadelphia without a doubt.
I'll take it. Baltimore versus Tennessee, though. I mean, Derrick Henry, Hopkins, Tannehill.
Yeah, so they're like, established players in the league, and Zach Wilson isn't.
Who they'll probably show up. Yeah.
Yeah, so give me
so.
Philly.
Okay.
And actually, based on your buns and your, some of that tasty meat, you got some tasty meat in the middle this week too. Even though it doesn't feel like a Tyler Boyd game, give me Matty.
I like it.
That'll be 2 out of the 3 podcasters that beat Craig in the podcaster matchup.
Yeah.
and then it will only leave you, Brian. No pressure.
None taken. I think that I think Denley's gonna pull it off. I agree. The Buns are strong. Kamara's gonna get another 15 catches. Cooper's gonna outscore Puka.
Puka
And,
Nacua.
And even though Boyd's gonna have a bagel, Moore Cup
A
will do
bagel.
it.
10 points. Give me 10 points,
You're
please.
still gonna win, dude. Don't worry.
Gonna be
Okay,
pretty
He doesn't
tight, but
belong in a lineup.
I think Denley takes it down.
Nice. Yeah, bye weeks, man. They start sucking. I was like Dobbs. I was getting mad about Dobbs, and then I was like Dobbs had one catch, and I was like, gross.
That might be a good thing.
Dude, I
Jalen Warren as well.
I have Burrow off next week, but Dak was off next week too, so it didn't change anything.
Okay.
Playing Deshaun Watson against the Colts doesn't. I mean,
Guy Moore with 2 points. Nice.
yeah, no, this game's a fucking snoozer unless you're Kevin B and he's staying up all night, dude. Look at him.
Wait, what's wrong? Why would Craig take Metcalf out of the lineup? DK Metcalf.
I don't think he was ever in. He's been hurt. He missed the last couple games, right? He didn't play. Oh, maybe he did. Oh, I don't know.
They're on the bye.
Oh no, he didn't miss any time. Did he get hurt in that game? That's why he only had.
Maybe.
Huh.
What's it saying?
I don't know, but I think that since he's versus Seattle is going to be like a.
Think of it, shootout, right?
Yeah, I would think. I mean, both their defenses aren't great.
May not play due to ribs. Ugh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
He didn't
okay.
practice. Well,
then he can play the weight game.
but if he played, where would he put? He would probably take out.
Yeah, who's his wide receivers again, Brian? If you want to go up.
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah, I guess not. I
No
would say
bye
Addison,
week
but
blues
he's
there.
no bye week blues at all. Jeez. Yeah, I guess that's the right play. Touche, Craig.
Anyway,
Whiz.
it doesn't matter because it never matters, Maddie, when this matchup's going on because you're gonna win. You're gonna win 4 in a row, I think, and muddy things up at the top. I think Brian goes down, and they're gonna have 4 teams at 4 and 2.
Oh, you would
Wouldn't
love
that be the case?
You would love
I mean,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean the top really doesn't bother me either way. It's the guys in the middle I gotta watch. But yeah, I like that everybody in front of me immediately is kind of playing each other. Look at the points for if you click on PF, will it like line them up for you?
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't do that. Yeah.
That would be funny. I'm definitely like 8th or 9th.
You're ahead of Possum Magic.
Street Size has $12 left to answer that question.
Uh-huh.
About right. It feels like everything's right in the world.
826, Brian. Like you should what? You should be embarrassed.
I'm beating 1, 2, 3 teams. Okay.
So you should be in 9th.
Yeah.
But your points against is 769. Like what?
Okay.
I know that I'm like one of the highest against 889.
889, yeah. Oh, Hooligans is 889 too.
Wow, that's weird.
That is
Shawshank has 927 against.
So I have more points than Kevin in the same points against, and he's 3 and 2, and I'm 1 and 4.
Yeah,
What?
gross.
Make it make sense. Yeah, you did something wrong.
God. Well, whatever. Hopefully it
Okay.
shakes out.
Ed Logger never spends money on his
No,
pad.
he never ever does.
Yeah,
Like, he
Brian,
tries
what are you doing?
sometimes. Like he puts
Hey,
bids in.
I've tried spending money this year, but nobody will let me.
Yeah, Ed puts the $0 or the $1 in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how are
Anyway,
you supposed to do when Tree Size is paying $88 for Edwin Mercado, the Spanish Flame, or whatever the hell he is? I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't.
if that's his nickname, that's badass.
It should be.
I might start rooting for the Spanish Flame, dude. Yeah, it sucks being at the bottom. Like I said, this might be my last podcast ever, you guys. It's really a dark place.
Dude, you're gonna win.
I'm optimistic. Danny's feeling good about our trade, and I think we're gonna come out swinging with my new connection this week, and it's gonna be fun.
Listen, Brian or Bigler, even if you're in a dark place, a dark hole, don't worry. I'll put the lotion in the basket and I'll send it down to you.
Yeah, Nice.
Well, the lotion in the basket is HN in the 10th next year at the very least.
Very nice. Very
He's my
nice.
he's my street rat, my diamond in the rough, you know.
Did it. Great pick, man. Great pick.
And so yeah, I don't know about you guys, but final thoughts.
Well,
I
wait, what
think
do you
it's
guys
gonna
think of
be.
the trade? Can I get the trade things real fast? Real
Oh
read
yeah,
it?
sure.
You want to see it real quick?
I don't have to.
Yeah, pull it. Well, he wants to comment on the
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah.
That's
Go
cool.
ahead. Go ahead. What's your 2 cents?
Well, hold on. I gotta remember the trades. I think it's DeAndre Swift for the Bronco buddies, right?
Yeah.
Bronco buddies, yeah.
The Bronco buddies.
I like that.
Okay, here we are.
The two
Uh,
amigos.
Sutton and Joe. When I first saw the trade, I was like, oh, Ed Logger's taking advantage of getting gritty. What a dick, and plus he knows him, so he's probably like, yeah, let me a 2-for-1 special. But after I looked at it again, I said, oh, I can get behind it. It's all right. I can't argue with it because Swift's good right now, but he gets hurt, so we don't know how. And then Javonte Williams is still supposed to be a stud in the future, and Sutton, he just needed he needs some wide receiver help because of Justin Jefferson going down. So I think it's a good trade. That's mine.
I don't,
No,
unless your name's Ed.
we
Unless
don't have
you
to
said-
we don't have to reiterate. He can watch the podcast, but I don't like it. Who wants 2 Denver players on their team? Period.
And
That's true.
just to update
Desperate
you,
man.
Cortland Sutton has 3.4 in the fourth quarter, and Javonte Williams has 4.7.
Oh, even worse.
And Swift will
well,
have that in the second quarter. Easy.
Maybe one of them will get traded and go off. All right, well, then moving on to the next trade, we have, at first I saw that and I was like, what the Dak and Gabe Davis for Joe Burrow. But, and well, here's the weird part. What man says Dak Prescott just scored 16 points? I want him. But like you say, you get 40 to 50, 60 points in the game. And Burrow wasn't, he wasn't really doing it for him for the moment. He hadn't worn the cap, so maybe he just wanted to, get him off the team, like you said, with like Dak. Maybe he said he's bringing everybody down. Justin Jefferson got hurt. Maybe he's a cancer for injuries. And Gabe Davis, I can't fault Gabe Davis. He's big game Gabe. Very far and few, but big game Gabe. So I guess I accept it. I accept both. I'm not happy with either, and I'm not sad. So it's all right. It is what it is.
Listen, and we talked about this earlier. We both think Ed won, and we both kind of feel like this trade was pretty fair. But like Brian said, like before, like he wouldn't have given me this stack. I am all in on this stack because I got to turn the season around. And I said to Brian earlier, like, I am not living or dying by Dak Prescott. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I suffered through Russell Wilson last year, and I'm just not. Yeah, he may get you 40 or 50, but his floor is gross. Their defense is really good and can win them games. And Joe Burrow, when healthy, his upside is the moon, and that's what I'm going with. If I'm going with my homeboy from Ohio, and Jamar Chase, and if it doesn't work, so be it. But no, fuck you, Dak. I'm not doing this again.
You've
Fair
got
points. Fair points.
Yeah, you've got to love the fact that every time Burrow hits Chase, that's basically 4 to 5 points just for like the mid-range passes. You got to love that.
And forget about a Bink, double Bink or something like.
Yeah,
stupid. I mean, Chase was 2 yards from a Bink this week, so we'll see. But yeah, I like it. I like it for him statistically, but just with my heart, and Gabe Dave, sometimes if he doesn't score a touchdown, he's really not doing a lot for me.
Yeah.
Like the one game he had one 30-yard touchdown and no other catches. Like
typical.
And when my guys are healthy, he's on the bench anyway. So
yeah, he's a good bye week guy.
He's a good bye week guy. Yep.
Yeah, I agree. Having him last year with all the hype, and he let me down a lot.
Except for the time when you were playing against KB and you had Josh Allen and Gabe Dave
versus
98-yard cut. He double binked him in like the first quarter or something. Hit him for 98 and then another like 65.
Great memories. Such good memories.
Unbelievable.
That was wonderful.
I mean, KB is like, well, I just woke up and my day's over. Fuck you. Or the game just started and it's already over. Good game. Fuck
Pretty
you.
sure I laughed out loud at the casino.
What was that? Like, what
It
was
was
like,
literally like the first play.
it's
For,
like
right, they had a weird like
97
fumble on a
yards.
kickoff or something,
Yeah.
and so it was like the first play from the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
Gabe
Yeah.
Dave, Josh Allen, double
Oh.
bink.
Uh,
Cool. We're 4 seconds in, and Gabe Dave has 25, and Josh Allen has 25 against the Steelers. That was fucking.
Which
awesome.
is probably why Bean was like, "Screw you, Craig. You're not getting the stack this year with Allen." He's like, "I was supposed to get hurt, so I'm getting Allen."
mhm.
All day, dude.
Oh man.
So yeah, it's and like we talked about, it's always fun to trade. Finally, we got a couple of trades in, and cleaning off our new toys and shining them up and putting them out there is always super fun. So I'm excited.
I
And
still
Getting
can't
Gritty's the
believe.
one that did it, man.
What's that?
Getting Gritty. He's the one that's, he just said, "Screw it, let's do some trades." Nobody else
Yeah.
is budging.
I
It's
love
crazy.
it. Look,
crazy.
dude. I mean, he has injuries he's dealing with, just Jeff, and I saw some not so sexy looking receivers in his lineup, and that's why I kind of put that together as a feeler, and he accepted. So
Yeah.
and if you look at the stats, I mean, yeah, Dak had a bad matchup, but he's not really gonna have a game like that.
No, not
Right.
usually. No.
You could use him, and especially now, I mean, he's playing the Chargers this week. I think he's gonna put up some points. So.
Yeah. You know who else has some not so sexy wide receivers playing for him? That guy who has Rahad Shahid and
This guy right here above
Samuel.
me,
Dude.
it's like the Brady Bunch, and I'm looking at
I know.
Right.
what? Your wide receiver? What the fuck, Brian?
We've got like Christian Watson, George Pickens on the bench, so give me a break, all right? Give me a break.
I mean,
Samuel only
well,
put up
look, one
18
of those
points.
guys is definitely a starter on the team.
That's right,
Watson.
I don't know about that Watson so much.
dude. Watson, man, he's living really good.
He's
Well,
looking like he's one hit away from like disintegrating. He's so skinny,
True.
weak
He's got a way
looking.
better offensive coordinator than that George Pickens guy, though.
That's true. That's true. And if Jordan Love could actually hit him, he'd be doing great.
Oh yeah,
the ball.
that was some ugly shit, dude.
Yeah.
That was not fun to watch. And I had already lost, and it's like, this is the football I have to watch.
Yep.
Can I go back to work or something? But I could get some OT right now. Let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic.
Anyway, you guys got any my final thoughts for the week are, look, I'm in the basement, but I made a new trade. I'm playing against Crick. We got to have it this week. I think we're going to get it. You guys have both won a few games in a row. Hopefully that keeps up for you guys.
Mhm.
And you beat some of the teams I'm chasing. So, or muddy things up a little bit.
Juddy down to 3-3. I'll never forgive him for beating me in the Tonto Bulls. So,
So it should be a fun week, 1v4 and 2v3. So it could, like we said, they could all be 4-2, or we could have some 5-1s in there. So good luck, guys.
It's true. Sure. Good luck. Yeah. Yeah. And who knows? I mean, your team Baylor should not be 1-4.
No way.
No.
No, I mean, we're definitely better than Kevin Bean's team, at least.
If you plug your team in on like Madden and simulate it,
oh yeah, dude.
You're 3-2 or whatever it was, 3-2 at least.
Yeah.
Yahoo thinks I'm gonna win the next 9 of 10. I don't know if Craig always likes to say that.
He loves to say you're gonna go undefeated.
Yeah.
And then you lose again.
It's like, well, this is the week that he's gonna go undefeated the rest of the year and make the playoffs. So,
yeah, he was.
Yeah, we'll see. Whatever.
Craig was definitely enjoying himself on the review. I would say that for sure.
He's feeling himself.
I don't know why he's like in first place by a pretty heavy.
He's saying about Brian. He's like, "Oh, Brian, I am wearing the cursed Rivers jersey."
I saw that part.
Yeah, and the 1 verse 2, it's Brian and me, and we're playing. We're just gonna hopefully meet up and play for first place, and he's laughing at Brian because of how how he's even there in first place or second place and the point total. Basically, calling Brian like in his own little way a bitch.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, I got the message loud and clear.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do,
man?
Hey, man. I mean, he's coming back. He what? Correct me if I'm wrong. He did not make the playoffs last year. Am I right?
No, he didn't. No,
he didn't. He's
Craig?
coming back with a vengeance. The Wizard changed his name.
Yeah, he didn't.
Sat at a table by himself with his Disney Halloween costume on from Fantasia. And he's trying to knock us off. He's it's
Well,
like I know what you did last summer, but it's like I know what you did last playoffs.
It's so funny.
speaking of his last playoffs, you see, he did not make the playoffs last year, but the year before he did, but he lost to Disco in the
Oh,
playoffs.
no.
What happened to him and sent him reeling. He didn't even make the playoffs last year. And then we come in this year, and who's the only team to beat him? Disco. Look,
True.
I own
True.
this guy. Yeah, for the right price, I will give you the tips needed to beat Craig. Hit me up.
Hey, I beat Josh this year. I mean, if the files are in the computer, remember how bad I do against him
Oh, yeah.
historically? I was impressed by that.
That's nice.
Super
yeah, you guys
lucky.
are both riding high.
Yes.
You guys are both in the top 4.
You
It's
could all
looking good
change in
for you.
an instant.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
It's
like
we're only
that,
5 weeks into a 14 game, or a third of the way through.
Yeah. What's the bigger? Is it Mr. Destiny with Belushi?
Oh yeah.
Where he hits
Oh yeah.
the ball.
Yeah.
His whole life changes.
Yeah.
That's what it is here, man. Every week.
I know.
I
I
don't
could be
think
5-0. It's weird.
Brian, have you ever seen that movie?
No, I have not.
Oh, dude, it's a great one.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's high quality baseball
Yeah,
life movie.
Okay.
Better than Kevin Costner and his no-hitter one did. No, I'm lying. That one's way better.
No, that's a fun movie. What's the other one with Charles Grodin that James Belushi's in? Where he finds his like file effects or whatever.
Yes, and he he catches the foul ball and he's on Jumbotron TV. He escaped from jail, right?
What is it?
Risky Business?
No.
No?
Oh, wait. Oh, motherfucker, dude. Please.
I got it. I'll see if I can
Taking
find
care
it.
of business. Taking care of business.
Nice.
Oh, Risky Business is Tom Cruise.
Close.
Yeah, Taking Care of Business with James Belushi is awesome. I
That is a great movie. Yeah.
He like gets out of jail. He sneaks out of jail to go watch the Cubs in the World Series.
Yeah, that's
like,
what it is. Yeah.
The premise is incredible, and then he finds this rich dude's like file of facts, and then they mistake that dude for him, so he's living the high life. And Charles Grodin the whole time's like hanging out with prostitutes, getting dumped in garbage cans and shit. Dude, that movie's awesome.
That's
I forgot about that. No, Brian, what are your thoughts?
I got no thoughts, dude.
You got no thoughts?
No, I'm good. I'm about ready to crash.
He's gonna go stream some Taking Care of Business, dude.
That's right. Yeah.
My last thought is that Brian, if your hair gets any higher on the side, you're gonna have the same haircut as the villain from what do you call it? The one movie Village Ivanovich and Bruce Willis, Fifth Element.
Oh damn, that shit is whack.
You're so lucky. You're like I can't jump through the screen.
I know, that's why I said it.
Like from the ring. I jumped through your screen.
Whoa, let's not go that crazy.
Just crawl through your screen in the very.
No, see, it doesn't look that bad now when you put your head down. It's like when you tilt to the side like this, it's where it looks like it's really high. You're just doing new age hipster stuff.
The guy's just trying to be 4-1 in second place, man.
Dude, hey, you wanna hear something?
Let him have that, you know.
Some kid at school just today, he's like, "You gonna be here like when I'm older? Like, you still be a teacher? Like when I graduate?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll be here for a few more years." He's like, "Yeah, you're probably right." He's like, "You're like what, 20 years old?" I was like,
"Wow."
Oh, he's like, "Okay, 30. I was like, "No, I'm 40, dude." He's like, "You're lying. You're not 40." He's like, "There's no possible way you're 40." Dude, kids have no concept of age.
How much should his grade go up based on his comments?
Dude, he already had an A, but man,
you're like, we're gonna do it in a new curve. Whatever this guy got is what the answer is.
That's awesome.
Dude, it's true though. Kids have no concept of age. Like they think people are like 16, you know.
They do. It's funny. What's this with backdrop every week you got going on here, man?
Yeah. Hey, dude, I'm 4-0 since.
How'd that work out for JTT when he was in the backdrop?
Yeah, he got six snaps, 4 points. I'll take it, dude.
4 points.
Yeah, but on 6 snaps.
Whoa.
On 6 snaps. I wish I knew how to do that stuff. I don't know anything about this computer.
No, Zach Moss went for like 38 on G's bench.
That's not going to continue though.
Those are JTT.
No, I know, numbers. Dude, but still, like the guy, Zach Moss is still like, you can't just be like, oh, well, here comes this guy. Zach Moss has put up enough numbers to where he should be at least 50-50.
It'll probably be 70-30.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
Eventually.
Brian, obviously it's going to be 99-1.
Probably.
If it was up to Brian,
Yeah.
JTT would never leave the field. He's like, but I'm
Right.
tired, Brian. Get your ass. You better start scoring some touchdowns, JTT.
It's my boy.
Brian, I just thought about so what you're 4-1 right now in this
That's
league?
correct, that's
You're
correct.
5-0 in the other
That's
one?
correct. I'm 9-1 total. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Lucky.
That's what
Enjoy
you
it while you
call
can.
domination.
You haven't had any problems yet, injury wise, right?
No, not really. Feeling
Yeah, better
good.
knock on wood.
Kelsey's got a taped up ankle. That's about it.
God, one can only dream. Having Kelsey.
I know. Hey, make me an offer.
No. I
course
won't.
you're
I
not.
won't make you an offer.
Yeah.
Because
You
no
wouldn't
offer's
trade
gonna be good.
Kelsey,
Hey, I'll
dude.
give you Austin Hooper.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my
That's
god.
hilarious.
Hey, he's got keeper potential, Matt. Yeah,
That's-
that's awesome.
So one of the worst trades for myself ever.
That's so funny.
God.
All
All
yeah.
right.
All right, boys, I'm going to bed.
All right, Brian.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Here's boys.
Cheers. Good luck
Cheers.
to good luck to everybody, but most of all, me.
Me?
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
I'm always ready, Brian.
That actually felt really good.
It felt great. All right. Good luck,
Yeah,
boys.
guys.
Later.
Good night.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good night.
Good night. Truman Show.